So let me say this as I close. Forgiveness. If you don't have the spirit of forgiveness, your marriage will be very difficult. Let me give you this encounter that I had. Somebody offended me. It was very bad. I felt very, very deeply offended. This is someone that I have a very good relationship with, way younger than me. I'd already walked away, actually. I didn't want to see this person again. I just walked away. Then one night, I was meditating. I'm not a prayer warrior, but I worship. I can be in the presence of God for 3 hours just worshiping Him. Every inspiration that I get is true worship. Every time God speaks to me, it's true worship. So this night, I was in His presence, I was worshiping Him, and then I hadn't done 5 minutes, and I had forgive. I had it clearly, forgive. It was difficult for me. Forgive. I sat on the bed. Normally when I worship on the floor. I sat on the bed. Forgive. I was like, the painful part of this kind of forgiveness is when somebody has not apologized to you and you're ready to forgive the person. That's the highest level of humility in any relationship. The person has not come to say, I'm sorry, and you're ready to forgive. You left, and then you come to say, I forgive you. It's difficult. It was difficult for me. When I let go that night, and I told God, I said, I forgive this person. I forgive this person. As soon as I said it, I entered into a spiritual realm. You know when the Bible talks about when the Holy Spirit helps your family when you don't know what to pray, by groanings that cannot be uttered. I entered into that groaning. Got emotion and everything. So when I came out of it, I calmed down. I felt peace within myself. And God told me, He said, now you can worship me. Thank God He did not cast my worship away. But the flesh took over. That's why you feel you cannot forgive. The following morning, I sent a text to this person that I forgive you. That this is what you did, but I forgive you. And God now told me something. And honestly, it is happening right now. That this encounter, I've let you go through pain of hurt and offense so that you'll be able to, from your experience, impact people and let them know that if you are in such a situation, you can release yourself and have peace, especially in this area of relationship and marriage. And that's what I'm telling somebody here. You feel you can't forgive your husband. What did he do? How bad can it be? Could it be that is what God is waiting for right now for you to do for a turnaround to come into your marriage? Do you know? Do you know if it is that forgiveness that will change that man's heart? It's possible. Or the woman's heart. If they catch their husband cheating, that's it. For life, they can't forgive the man. It's going to be so devastating, I understand. But can you forgive him? Do you know that forgiveness may be what he needs to even change his heart and never to cheat on you again? Bishop Aremu is one of our bishops in the ministry in Living Faith. He has said this thing many years ago. I didn't understand what it meant about forgiveness. I was a youth, it was in the 90s. He said he gives his wife advance forgiveness. I didn't understand what that meant. Advance forgiveness, meaning that the offense that she's going to offend him, that has not come, forgiveness is already there. So whether she apologizes or not, it really doesn't matter. He will forgive her. That's what he said. Let me tell you, sometimes we live in self-denial. Oh, no, I'm not offended. It's a lie. We are offended. Honestly, I'm not angry. We are angry. We just didn't want to accept it. What I've just narrated now is another form of sacrifice. Because somebody has not apologized and you are forgiven. It's deep. We receive this message and it will germinate for a turnaround.